back, everybody. Happy Friday to you guys. So, wrapping up this week for you guys. We've been working on a couple of different things. So, if you haven't checked out the Monday or Wednesday lesson, make sure you guys go and check those out, because we've been going over a couple of different skills that we will be continuing to use today, and just kind of building up off of them and making up some, getting into those combinations like how we did on the Monday and Wednesday lessons. So just make sure you guys go check those out. And then from here, just super fast recap. All right, we've been working on some hand technique this week, the back fist. So that's the one that, you know, we started off hugging and then kind of point your elbow at your target, and then as your hand comes out, you just turn that wrist to give it a good snap, and you're striking with these knuckles right here, these big knuckles, right? Not these ones in the, like if I have my fingers extended, not the ones in the middle of my fingers, but the ones right here. Now, from here, just throwing a couple of practice ones real fast. So we're gonna step out into our L stance. All right, we got our hands up in guard. So every time I count, you're just gonna hug and back fist, and then what I really want you to do is try and hear that snap. So not only that, but you know, if you got your belts on, which you should, because you should be training in your uniforms, all right, is when you do this, you want to get those hips involved, so you should see your belt moving a little bit, all right, and then maybe hearing a snap or feeling the wind move really fast. All right, ready? And 1, strike. All right, hands back up. Ready? 2, strike. Then back up. 3, strike. And then change legs. All right, ready? 1, strike. Ready? 2, strike. Last one, 3, strike. All right. So without you guys, you can straighten your legs out really fast so you can take a break, but we want to stay in our L stance. All right. The next thing that we want to just recap real fast is our block that we've been practicing on. All right, we've got our low block. So we've done the traditional low block, right? So like we do in the form where you're in your front stance, you hug, and then it goes straight down. But we want to focus more today on the sparring one. So like you guys would do in sparring as green belts. You know, if you're protecting yourself in a situation where you need to use this block, we're going to do that. We're going to focus on that. And from here, all that is if we got our hands up, you're going to take your elbow that's in front, you tuck it in really close to your body, and then it rotates down. And then, like what I like to do, just to give me that little extra distance between me and the person attacking me, is I like to lean back a little bit. So if I'm this way, I like to lean back a little bit as I block, because it just helps create more distance for me without actually like moving physically. So from here, you tuck that in, you rotate down, and then it stops like right about here. So that way it's not like way over here and then this all opens up because it's too slow to get it back in place, right? So make sure you keep it nice and close to your body, and then back up and guard. All right. On my count. Ready? 1, block. All right. Ready? 2, block. 3, block. All right. Change legs. So now we got the other side in front. Ready? 1, block. 2, block. 3, block. All right. And from here, just going straight into our next recap. Got our round kicks, right? We talked about some of the different types. We've got the number 1, the number 2, and the number 3 round kicks. You got your number 1, which is a front leg round kick. The number 2 is a back leg round kick, exactly. And the number 3 is the step together round kick. So from here, all right, we're just gonna throw a couple of number 1s, throw them on your own. I'll let you know when we're switching. So we're just picking that knee up, pointing it at our target, throwing that round kick out. All right, change legs. So now we got the other leg. now what I want you to do is practice a couple of those back leg round kicks. So you got your back leg. Remember, we want to pivot this front foot, so you got to point your heel at me. So this front foot, the heel instead of your toes have to point at me. So when I pick my knee up, I pivot, point my heel at you guys, and then I just am able to kick. All right, ready? And just practicing those on your own. Throwing a couple of back leg round kicks on your own. And if you run out of room, you can always turn around, go back, do what you got to do. All right, now we're gonna do the number 3 front round kick. So go in. Instead of using my back leg to cover distance, I'm using my back leg to just step together. So it's a really fast step and kick. All right. So it's just a nice short distance cover. So ready? And kind of same thing that we did with the others, just throwing a couple of practice ones out there. So you're just stepping together, round kick. Make sure you're using both legs. Keep going, keep going, keep going, and stop. All right. So what we want to do is start working on our combination. All right. For the combination for today, we're gonna start kind of putting a little of all the ideas from previously this week together. All right. So with the combination today, we'll be doing both the block and the strike, as well as some of the kicks. All right. From here, I want you guys to step out into your L stance again. Doesn't matter which leg, because we both doing both sides like always. Hands up and guard. So we're gonna start off with our low block. So you guys start off with that low block. So we tuck in, we do our low block, and then it comes back up, right? After our low block, we're gonna do the back fist. Now, I know we've been practicing the back fist where we hug and strike, but since I'm gonna be back fisting with my front arm and it's already blocking something out of the way, I don't wanna take the time to hug, like bring it back up and then hug, because that's way too slow, right? So after, on my way up, that's when I'm gonna use it to low block, comes back up, back fist. Low block, back fist. All right, ready? So low block, and then as it's coming back up, you're changing it to that back fist, and then back and guard. All right? Low block, back fist. Change legs. Right? So remember front arm, low block, back fist. Low block, back fist. And then as you continue to do it more, you should get a little bit more comfortable with the way it feels and the idea of it, and you'll be able to block strike a little bit faster. All right. Give you a little bit longer before we, 5 more seconds, 4, 3, 2, 1. Change legs again. So cut the other leg in front again. All right. So building up on that combo, we're going to be doing the round kick now. We're gonna do the number 1 round kick, so that front leg round kick. So after you do your block and strike, so we block, come back, strike, and as my hand's coming back into guard, I'm gonna lift my knee up and throw that front leg round kick, all right? And for today, I want our targets to be like if you have somebody in front of you that's your height, so the same height as you, and you know where your waist is, where your belt is, right? You're gonna be aiming for basically the thigh area, okay? So when you round kick, you won't be round kicking way up here or up here. You're gonna be kicking more like down here, all right? So I'm gonna be aiming a little bit lower with my kicks. So I know that I'm kicking somebody in like the thigh or the, somewhere down here in this area on the leg. So again, we block, come back up, back fist, throw that round kick. All right, so this time it's gonna be on my count. All right, ready? 1, block, strike, kick. 2, block, strike, kick. Ready? And 3, block, strike, kick. Change legs. So we got the other leg in front now. Ready? And same thing. 1, block, strike, kick. Ready? 2, block, strike, kick. Last one. 3, block, strike, kick. All right. From here, go and relax just a second. Shake out your legs, shake out your arms. Relax a little bit. What we're gonna do is now, we're gonna change it up just a little bit. We're gonna play a little game, okay? To kind of wrap up these combinations. You're still gonna do your low block and back fist, and you're still gonna do a round kick, all right? If I say the number 1, you guys have to do that front leg round kick. But if I say 2, then you have to do, instead of a front leg round kick, so instead of low block, back fist, front leg round kick, you have to do a step together round kick. So low block, back fist, step, round. All right? That's on 2. If I say 3, you guys have to do both kicks. So you would start with the number 1 and then follow with the number 3. So it'd be low block, back fist, round kick, land, step round. All right? And back in your stances, time to go. All right, so we'll do a couple on each side. Doesn't matter which side you start off with. All right, ready? And on my count. So remember, if I say 1, it's a front leg round kick. If I say 2, it's a step together round kick. And if I say 3, you have to do both. All right? 2, block, strike, step, kick. All right? 1, block, strike, kick. Ready? And make sure you guys reset if you need to. 2, block, strike, step, kick. 3, block, strike, kick, step, kick. 3, block, strike, kick, step, kick. All right. 1, block, strike, kick. Awesome. Change legs. So doing the other side now. Ready? 3, 2, 1. All right. Cool. 3, block, strike, kick, step, kick. 2, block, strike, step, kick. 3, block, strike, kick, step, kick. 1, block, strike, kick. 1, block, strike, kick. 2, block, strike, step, kick. And go and stop. Relax. So remember, with this combination, it's all about just speed and getting it out there, really fast strikes. So, you block something out of the way and then immediately follow up with that back fist, right? So you're targeting like the sides of the head. So somewhere like on the cheek or, right here on the jawline is really good. Maybe you miss the jaw, but you catch them like on the chin, or maybe you catch them on the nose. Still good targets, right? So you block something, immediately follow up with a strike. Maybe it stuns them for just a second, so you throw out that round kick, hit their thigh, and that'll help disable them long enough to get away, right? So maybe, you block, strike, you hit their nose, and they kind of stumble back a little bit. Then that's when you could step forward and kick, or maybe even throw a back leg kick on the inside of the thigh. And, take out their leg, and like it's the same thing, just takes them out long enough for you to get away. from here, we're gonna finish up with our form. So if you watch the lessons from Monday, we did the first half. This Wednesday, we did the second half. So today, it's gonna be kind of all together, all right? And then I'm even gonna do the greenbelt portion for those of you that have just become greenbelts. Remember that there are videos on the same channel that will lead you to where you can practice those on your own too. So follow me. We are in our ready stance. So shoulders, upright attention, left foot steps out, and then our hands on the waist. Go straight in front where your belt knot is. Okay. So on my count, ready? And 1. So you step, and then when you step, you turn those toes, high block and yell at the same time. Yeah. 2. Step back together. Step over this way. Turn and high block. 1. Step together. We're hugging. Step towards the front there and turn low block. 2. Got your X. Stepping around. Double low block. 1. Hands come up. Side kick. Knife hand straight. 2. Step. Knife hand straight. 1. Got your muscle block. And then 1, 2. Punch, punch, yell. And then for green belts, reset a little bit for you guys. For those of you that are green belts, if we continue on. 1. We turn towards the front, back leg does a front kick. Land, reverse punch. 2. Step, reverse punch. Then 1. Our toes are gonna turn that way. We're gonna do that number 1 round kick like we practiced today. Then you land, knife hand strike. You're in your L stance, and then you give a nice short yell. Yeah. And then everybody, just move your left foot back into your ready stance, forearm. Relax. And relax. Go ahead and have a seat for me. So, again, great job this week, guys. Remember, we're practicing a lot on those back fists and those round kicks and those low blocks, working on those forms. So keep up the great work, and then enjoy your guys' weekend. We will see you guys back on Monday.